Hello and welcome. Failed move, fast move. That is most certainly the case within Bitcoin. And I'm not going to go over much about Bitcoin. So it's going to be a Bitcoin video and then my plays. They're all out now for the player picks. I got five going for the rest of the week with Sunday night and Monday night included as well. But last night I was dating. This is a spot where it's like a go long spot. And well, the question is, when during this decline did you sell out? It would be like, okay, failed move, fast move. Did you have a stop in here? And then when you play the stop game in here, how many people said I want to stop out at 8,500 and they get out at like 8,420? Because well, when you understand the bid asks and how it works, it makes a lot of sense. That a lot of times it can be much worse than you'd want. But since then, what has the market done after the fact? It has just mainly stayed in this sideways range. It has majorly supported 82, 88-ish area, and it has majorly resisted about 83 and two thirds. And that's that. Therefore, what I do right now, I'm interested in these player pool or props, and I think I got five very solid selections. I'd like to see three, four, five of these come into winning play, but I think hitting 60, 70% of these, given that I find your mistakes, and I think I found five of them for this weekend's game. So let's go over them. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's first name, but Mr. Johnson of Philadelphia. He's the longest reception of 12 and a half yards. He's the new guy on the block. He's getting extra playing time now. And I think that's just a too low of a number. He's a number three slot receiver. And the line just being very low. Another new one added, Mike G. His receiving yards to go under. Actually, I talked about this from before, I think. I might, either way. His receiving yards 16 and a half. He's the type of guy, his over under I think should be 10 or 11. And this one here probably should be about 16 and a half. Dare Ogun Bawale receiving yards. I seen this was back up earlier. I mentioned before that it was not, but I checked an hour ago. It was there. And sometimes they come off and on. This is within ones that Cloud Bet just happens to have. And over under receiving yards 15 and a half. I think he should be a 22-ish type of a player. And he plays on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the now we got some big game players. This one is like, wow, only 38 and a half. I mean, really? I mean, if I was to set a line, do I go near 50? That's a sick. This is a sick player, Eckler. I wasn't too sure what to do. I was like on the fence, waiting. Okay, now that Melvin Gordon is back, and I'm always ready to say San Diego, but with the Chargers team, what's going to go on with Eckler? What Eckler didn't run the ball much at all. So even props on his rushing yards under the total. Very interesting ones as well, I think. But I got to believe in here that I mean, he had like 15 catches last week. It's just he's consistently getting those every single game. He's always been over 40, 50 every single game this year. So to only have 38 and a half, Melvin Gordon, I guess, is going to run and Austin's going to catch it. And this is a catching stat, receiving yards. And I'm going to complete it with Aaron Jones, Green Bay Packers running back. Even odds for a touchdown? I mean, are you for real? Really? Even odds for a touchdown. He's up against a really flaky defense. I think, anyway. Detroit against the run. Detroit has been just that terrible against the run, averaging 120, 130 yards every game against the run. And Jones has scored a touchdown in all games but one so far. He's the type of guy that probably should score 10, 11, 12 games of 16, if not 13 a year. This guy could be an 18, 20 touchdown type of a guy, like a Sean Alexander back in the type of day. So for me to get even odds on a yes, no, on a touchdown on the ground, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, on the over. Yeah, for sure. Yes, he will get a touchdown. And that'll be the Monday night selection. So 4-1 as we head into this week, as these were the recent results. And again, I'd like to see maybe another 4-1 result would be cool again too. Go 8-2. But you know what? The market's going to do what the market's going to do. The players are going to do what the players are going to do. The refs are going to call what the refs are going to call. And the results of a box score are going to always result into play. And only price pays, only the official statistics that come out pays for the results. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye bye.